Okay, listen, I need to tell you something that's been making people in Houston really uneasy. So imagine this. Bodies are being found in the city's bayous again. Quiet waterways, murky water, places people pass every day without thinking twice. And in just this year alone, the number is already climbing fast, almost matching last year's total. That's when the whispers started. People online began connecting dots. Screenshots, maps, timelines. Someone said, "This doesn't feel random." Another person joked nervously, "The math isn't mathing." And suddenly, the phrase Houston serial killer started floating around social media like a rumor nobody wanted to repeat, but everyone did. What really fueled it was how close together some of these discoveries were. A body here, another one days later, then another. Same city, same waterways. You know how the mind works? Once fear enters, logic takes the back seat. Now here's where it gets complicated. City officials stepped in quickly and said no. There is no serial killer. They explained that Houston has miles and miles of bayous, and sadly, drownings there are not new. Some deaths are accidents. Some are suicides. Some are still under investigation. Each case, they say, is separate. But the thing is, uncertainty makes people restless. Because when there's no clear explanation, people fill in the gaps themselves. And social media is really good at turning questions into conclusions. Videos started circulating. Comment sections exploded. Even people outside Texas were saying, "Why am I hearing about this so much?" What most people don't realize is that over the years, hundreds of bodies have been recovered from these waterways. It's grim, but it's also part of the city's history. The bayous are beautiful and dangerous. Fast currents, poor lighting, alcohol, late nights. A lot can go wrong. Still, fear doesn't care about statistics. To someone scrolling at midnight, it doesn't feel like history. It feels like something happening right now. Something hidden. Something nobody is saying out loud. And that's how rumors are born. Officials keep repeating the same message. There's no pattern, no suspect, no evidence linking these deaths together. But the public mood? Uneasy, suspicious, alert. Because whether or not a serial killer exists, one thing is true. Too many people are ending up in those waters. And until every story has answers, the whispers won't stop. So for now, Houston sits in that uncomfortable space between fact and fear, where questions linger longer than reassurance. And honestly, that's usually where the scariest stories live.